Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belkys Barrios, your online personal trainer, and today I have for you a video where I'm going to explain how to perform one of the biggest exercises that I see that many people don't run at the gym, that is the Romanian Deadlift. This is a very good exercise for your lower body, but many people at the gym do not know how to perform it. So if that's you, stay tuned because I will go through it and let's get into it. So what is this Romanian deadlift? The Romanian deadlift is considered a compound movement. I already mentioned this before about what are compound movements. I will repeat it again. Compound movements are exercises that target multiple muscles at the same time. So this is a great exercise that you can build a good foundation for other exercises when you're performing, like the back row, like the T row, that also with this Romanian deadlifted. One thing about this video, we're going to be touching two things. I think three things. The first one, I'm going to be explaining you the technical part and how to perform the exercise. The second part, we're going to be explaining the posture, how you have to position yourself to have the better engagement of your muscles. And the last one, we're going to be going to the weight. And I'm going to show you how to do the Romanian deadlift with a barbell and also with dumbbell. So we're first with the position. Let's start first how many people does it on Instagram and TikTok. I hate TikTok in fitness, but anyways, the first thing that they normally do is as follow. They do this and go all the way back. Let's imagine that I have the bar here and you're doing it and you go all the way this. That's the way how I see a lot of people doing it. Other one that they do it is like this. And I think those are the two ones that I see a lot of people doing it. So what we want to do to improve that form, you need to first to understand what is the goal and the goal from the exercise. What we are trying to target. We are trying to target most our hamstrings and glutes with the Romanian deadlift. So, but you knowing that, you need to understand when you're performing the exercise, you need to have that mind and muscle connection and feel that the exercise is targeting those two muscles. When it comes to the position of the Romanian deadlift, the key point here is to hinge back the hips. Basically, the key here is to push the hips back when you're going down, descending in the movement. I will show you how that works. So, first of all, we need to stand shoulder apart. Once we stand shoulder apart, we're going to bend a little bit our knees. And the key here is to keep my torso straight and push my hips all the way back. That's the form that I want to maintain during my Romanian deadlift. If you see this thing here, my hips are pushed back. That's the movement that I want to do, and take all the way up. Now, how we engage or how we do it, how we maintain a good form is the way how we're positioning our body. One thing that we need to take into consideration is, first, I mentioned before, lead knees, don't lock your knees. Other thing is the position of your shoulders. You need to put your shoulders all the way back, and that will keep your back straight. It will keep it in the position that you need to keep that, so when you go down, it's going in the straight position. That will not going, when you have your back straight, that will avoid for you to engage your lower back. We don't want this. If you're doing this kind of exercise and you don't know how to do it properly, first, you're not working out the muscle that you need to work, and second, you're going to increase your injuries. Injure by meaning your lower back. You will feel all the exercise, the movement in your lower back. And by putting our shoulders back, we're going to reduce that tension in our lower back and focus more on our hamstrings and glutes, okay? Now, let's imagine that this one is the barbell. Position yourself shoulder apart, I mentioned before. Knees slightly bended. Looking forward, Shoulders back. When you put your shoulders back, you're automatically engaging your core, and also you're engaging your lats. And you will have more resistance and keeping the bar closest to you. Once we have the position ourselves, we're going to go all the way down. We're going to be looking down and push our hips back. Once we get onto our thigh or above, a little bit above your knees, that's the sign that we need to go all the way back. Maintaining the position, shoulders back, engage your core, and all the way back. Okay? Many people, what I see a lot, that many people focus so much on trying to put the weight all the way down that there is a certain point that your hips, that your hamstrings and glutes are not working anymore. So we want to avoid that. So once you have the bar, try to maintain it until the thighs or a little bit under the knee, not far away, okay? Because once you go more down, if you can see my position, now the bar is far away from me and I'm making an arc with my back, and that's the thing that we don't want to. So to maintain the bar closest to us, engage the lats, we need to just get onto the knees, a little bit above, or the thighs. That's one thing, okay? So now that you have these small instructions on how to perform this exercise, we're going to go to the waist area, and we're going to do it with a barbell and with dumbbells to show you how to do it. Let's go. So now we're here in the waist area. One thing that I forgot to mention you, if you have issues to stabilizing yourself, one huge tips that I can recommend you is to take out your shoes. My socks are not the same, so don't judge. So we're going to be taking out our shoes. Why? Because one key element when it comes to weight training is you having a way to stabilizing yourself. And sometimes running shoes, as for example, can give you that imbalance when you're lifting up the weight. So to keep the feet closest to the floor, give you the security and that is stability that we're looking for when performing that exercise, okay? So big recommendation, take out your shoes, and that will give you more grip to the floor, and you will be able to handle much better that exercise. So now let's get into the position to do the Romanian deadlifting. So we have our bar in the floor, engage your core. Remember, squeeze those abs. Engaging your core also will prevent you the lower back to get engaged. And also grab it up. Remember the instructions. Shoulder back, the knees, the feet shoulder apart, slightly bend the knees, and remember, by keeping your shoulders behind you with the chest up, that will engage the lats, engage your core, and we're going down, okay? Stay here, feel that stretch in your hamstrings, pull up. One big no, like cannot emphasize this much. When you're going up, doing this. I don't know how, let me show you. Going up and do this. No, there is no need when it comes to the Romanian deadlifting to do this big hinge in the back. Why? Because this will, put it down, doing this big hinge is not necessary because you're already putting enough stress in your hamstrings and your glutes by performing the exercise correctly and standing straight, okay? So don't do this. No need. We're going to do it again. Position yourself, shoulders back, and engage your core. Go all the way down. Pull yourself up through your heels and squeeze. Remember, stay straight. No need to do this, just stay straight. And we're going to be doing these ones 12 times, 3 reps. Use a weight that allows you to complete the full exercise without compromising the form. And you will feel this in your hamstrings and especially in your glutes if you're looking to build them.
Bad, yeah.
There we go. So, this is the barbell Romanian Deadlifted with the bar. We're going to do it now with the dumbbells. Let me show you. Now we have our dumbbells. The same instructions. Take out your shoes to have more stability so you can grip that floor very tight and keep yourself in one place. Remember the same instructions of the bar. We're going to do it with the dumbbells, but we're going to make a slightly change. Let me show you. So normally when people do the with the dumbbells, they put the weight in front of them. It's good, it's no problem, believe me. But to improve the movement, I can recommend you to put the dumbbells to your size. So when you're going down, you will have more stability and you keep the weight close to you than putting it in front. With dumbbells, it can be a little bit more tricky because you have two weights in your hands, so it can be a little bit tricky to manage it. But the same instruction, shoulders back, engage your core, slightly being bended, and we're going to the size and going up. Just put them to the size and you will see a big difference. You can also put them here, but remember to always keep your shoulders back so you can engage the lats. One thing that you need to remember, if you're not engaging the lats, what will happen is that you're going to move forward, the weight will be move forward away from you. So we want to avoid that. When your shoulders are back, your lats are engaged, and then you're going to be able to keep the weight close to you. So that's the thing that we want to, okay? So that's it. It's a very short video, very easy instructional video for you to follow and how to perform the Romanian deadlift in a correct way that will target your quads and glutes. And really hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure to follow, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It will help my channel to grow. That's my goal for this 2023. I want you to be part of it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Hasta Dios.
Yeah, I got hoes switching my legs, switching clothes.